What's up, guys? Alright, here's a little updated video on what I've done with my Blade 400. I actually got the new E-Flite 11.1 30C battery. It's basically built for the 450. They started carrying it at the hobby shop and I needed a battery, so I got it and I really like it. One of the big improvements that I made were three things. Well, actually, 5 things, but this is the Futaba GY520 Gyro. If you had the stock gyro, this thing is a psychotic improvement, and I'll show you stability here in a second. The cyclic servos that come with the Blade 400 RTF version and BNF version, of course, they're very poorly designed servos. If you have a little bump, they're basically toast. I had one twitch on me right off the bat, which was a problem, so I bit the bullet and upgraded all 3 cyclic servos to the 65 mgs, the Hitecs, and they're excellent. They're Metal Gear servos, very fast and very efficient. This is the Hitec 5084 tail servo. It's a very fast servo. I wasn't sure I was able to do it, but it actually mounted very well. I used the rubber grommets that came with the servo, which you might be able to see. Well, kinda, right here. Anyway, it does fit in the stock location. What I did was I grinded out with my Dremel tool a rounded area so I would have access to this horn and adjustment nut right there. Okay, so I used the stock mounting screw back there, which is screwed in nice and snug, and then I just used the stock boom to mount the servo. It worked really well. I didn't have to cut the rod at all. It stayed stock, and I still have everything, standard on the tail. So major improvements. I did have to, out of the box, level the swash. I had to adjust the pitch on all the blades. I had to blade track. They were not tracking when I spun it up. One of them was a little lower. What I did was, just to give you an idea, instead of putting tape on it, because they were pretty balanced, I checked, I just put red marker on the end so I could see which blade was tracking where. So, just a little hint for you guys. One of the major upgrades I'm going to do here next is the stock ESC right there. I believe it's a 25 amp. I'm going to move up to the Ice Light 50 amp ESC. They run about 89 bucks. But what that'll do is that'll keep the ESC and the battery cooler for longer life, and it'll also give me the opportunity to move up to a Scorpion motor to give me a little bit more torque and head speed. So I'm going to spin this thing up for you guys and give you an idea of the stability of this gyro in this tail setup. It's pretty amazing. So give me a second to set up. I always keep throttle hold on when I'm plugging in the battery. You gotta let the gyro initialize, you let it sit there for a few seconds until you hear that beep. That means you're good to go. I always put throttle hold on so it keeps it from spinning up. It's basically a safety feature. So there you go. There's the gyro right there. I'll show you this real quick. When it's red, it's armed. If you twist the helicopter one way, it'll blink red, and if you twist it the other way, it'll blink blue. So you can you'll see this going on a lot when you're flying it. That basically tells you the gyro is working perfectly. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and take care.